see Ajax sacking their coach because this Champions League means a lot to Ajax. Slot is not just consistent. There's just something about Slot that is not consistent. I mean, you have all of this score depth, you have all of these players, but you cannot see converting to a win. It's very, very sad. Hello everyone, and welcome to the premiere episode of Pitch Yarn. So Pitch Yarn, now the show will be bringing the sports news, Major League Champions League, EPL, Bundesliga, all of Serie A, Ligue 1, all of these leagues. We're going to bring them to you as the hot. And so we'll be giving you analysis, we'll be bringing FPL predictions, match predictions, all of these things just to spice up football. I mean, it's the game we love. And I am your host, Joshua Emmanuel. And with me in the studio, most times you'll be seeing his face, is...
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and all our fans out there. My name is Didi Udon.
Alright, so Didi Udon are very strong Chelsea fan. He's a very, very big Chelsea fan. And me, I'm a very strong Man U fan. So as you know, in the game that we love, this rivalry, it go hot. It go hot. But then we are still going to remain rational and non-sentimental. I mean, no sentiments allowed. But then, Mr. Banter no good day. Everybody will collect. And so, speaking of collect, the Premier League this past weekend was very, very interesting. Very, very interesting Premier League fixtures. I mean, I wish that, I don't do them against this season, but for sweet like saying so that make the banter flow well. But then we did it against Arsenal this week, Manchester United Arsenal. I think that was the highlight of the match week.
Yeah, that was the highlight of the match week, and as expected, Man, you don't really step up this season. At least they don't beat all the top teams. 4 teams. Yes,
it's normal.
They don't beat Chelsea. They don't beat Arsenal, Man City.
Exactly.
So kudos to them. When I try, I don't know what's in a chop shower.
Say EPL is that league where you say everybody's just trying to have a nice time. But then, the top teams are always looking forward to beating Manchester United. It's very, very interesting.
As usual, yes. Why you be like that, BC? When you start off the season on a very bad form, get highs and lows. So everybody just feels say, them no shall good. You understand?
It can't be like say we carry armor for them, carry it for starts.
Yeah, sure.
This is
but you know go now it go be if now if it starts. By now we're the floor still.
We know it's still game week 23. We don't know as it will be by game week 30. And then we are hearing reports of injury for Patrick Dogo, who has been on a very, very good form. So 8-point-something form, like in the past 4 to 5 matches, and now 10 weeks injury.
It's football though.
And Cunha, we never know the ban because of what he said to the camera. I don't know whether or not they said he used the F word, and he's saying he did not use the F word, he used the other F word. He did not use the.
Then go investigate EPL, then go do all the reviews, check all the angles and everything.
EPL, I beg, everything. Don't go already.
But it's football at the end of the day, it's football. Now, why when season starts, it's always advised. When you see Chelsea, they do signing, they go sign like 20 players. You get why they do like that. Although sometimes I know they support the signing because now inexperienced.
Now everybody knows it be like Chelsea.
Yeah, but the thing is the idea behind it is that the season is going to be a long one, especially when you're playing 2 to 3 tournaments. You need sign players because injuries will come definitely. When you don't play Champions League weekend you play another EPL match. Plus training matches, you go definitely pick up fatigue. ACL, those common injuries.
I feel like say aside from depth. I feel like say now also on that thing we say when you get options in case one person will pick during the season and that person will replace up. That kind of thing. The likes of Sancho, Garnacho, all of those things. If one person will pick, the other person will pick.
Yeah.
So I think that's on that thing.
So they're completely not to sit up.
Let's just go straight to the match results. So we can see that West Ham beat Sunderland 3-1. Very, very interesting. And we will see say most of the matches where we get the matches the same way we take it down for game week 1 and we take it down for match week 23. So now match week 23 now are just a copy and paste of match week 1. But now we see many of the results they opposite. So does it what think this one tell you about the EPL? Does it mean that the EPL is so unpredictable? Anything can still happen at any time?
EPL, they're very unpredictable. Everybody know that. Even you, the fans, you know that it's very unpredictable. And just like these particular fixtures, the Sunderland game, you know, I was saying that Sunderland are going to, you know, take over West Ham. But whoever thought, if you watch the game, you go see say like first half, Sunderland already collect 3-0.
Actually,
the whole Sunderland where we don't feel say they don't pick up on. So it's very unpredictable as you said, and that's why it's the EPL. Look at Liverpool losing to Bournemouth, you know, very unpredictable.
So for some of now we don't know the results will be happening over the week. Some of now we know they play Sportbet and Bet Nigeria. So as you can see, we get West Ham beat Sunderland 3-1 for their home. Okay, West Ham their home beat Sunderland 3-1. Burnley, Tottenham play 2-2. Everybody they feel like Tottenham for win that match, but then that's still Burnley. Burnley now that's stubborn goat for EPL. And we have Fulham Brighton. Fulham beat Brighton 2-1. Chukwueze. I want Chukwueze. Sometimes they go play like say we will kill her for 64 hours.
All these boys, they know what they do. They go their club, they go kill themselves.
Go they shine for their club. I feel like now still only Calvin Bassey, Ajayi, Osimhen, Lookman, and few of them they replicate that performance. But you see the likes of Chukwueze, we suppose when they come, so we suppose they lie them down, they give them 20.
Other factors.
Actually, other factors still follow. So Fulham been beat Brighton. Manchester City they home beat Wolverhampton Wanderers. Brighton they home beat Liverpool. Bournemouth their house beat Liverpool. And then on Sunday we get Brentford Nottingham Forest. Where Nottingham Forest win. We get Crystal Palace Chelsea. Chelsea beat Crystal Palace 3-1. Crystal Palace been get red card. And then Newcastle been lose to Aston Villa for their home. Arsenal been lose to Manchester United for their home. The first loss of the Man U fans. So this one we actually open our both small. It's not just sweet us now. Everybody for the league they beg us. You know, everybody they beg us say Almighty Man U go for us.
We just need you know, as a Chelsea fan, me I don't want to make these London guys make them win this league because everywhere no go contain us.
Okay, very aside. Me for the past 2 seasons I actually did well for Arsenal to actually win the league because I feel like Man City won't turn the league to Farmers League. They won't just turn them to Farmers League like waiting we get for Bundesliga. And just need somebody else to just win the league and the number one contender over the years. Now Arsenal. But Liverpool don't do one for me. But I still don't want me Man City winner.
But now why me and the support Aston Villa to win this season. But the only thing they say now they no go fit.
Aston Villa no go fit.
They no go fit.
They no fit keep up. For me, I still feel like because they're very feasible. The likes of Matty, the so-called number one Manchester United fan. Matty Farias they talk say Man did the race. But today feasible. Because for Man U to actually do the race, it means Man U go actually win all of their matches. Make Arsenal lose at least 4.
I did take Aston Villa or Man City win again because it go be Farmers League when it be say one person win and chain.
Yes.
But at least Liverpool carry.
Then Arsenal come. No, I don't want to make Man City. I want to make Arsenal carry.
If another person carry, then maybe Man City carry again. Like there should be different clubs in between. That's what stops it from being a Farmers League. But when you say one person they carry every season,
I don't even want to make Man City. For me, I want to make him say Man City can carry how many straight seasons. Then
you make say they will come match you now.
I want make.
Oh, I don't forget.
No. Not be even say make them match. Not be even say make them match us. Not be even that one. If not that one. Then now Liverpool I really worry about.
Let's hear from the fans though who they are tipping to.
Fans, now go tell us who now actually feel like who now wants. Let more leave sentiment aside. I don't say you be Man U fan, I don't say you be Chelsea fan, I don't say you be I dey say we get Western fans from Nigeria. I don't say you be Western fan. Any team where they support.
They don't get waiting to do.
Anything where they support, just make we just be rational, make we just be honest. Who you feel like supposed to win them? Because me, personally from my own side, I feel like as Man City don't win them, how many straight season? If Liverpool win them, then every time they chop drops. The next day you go want chop vegetable. Now we don't taste vegetable. Now we don't taste our soup now.
No, man.
Make men taste our soup too. So I want to make Arsenal try win them. I not too like the club per se. I like Rigo FC, but then I just want to make them win and make it not be say Man City come win them again. Make it not be say as Pep want to fair when we still win them. Make Arsenal win them this time. The next season, new coaches, everybody, no start because if Arsenal don't win them this season, Arteta don't go.
It don't go. It don't be far.
It don't go.
Let me just say something. For this match, this is our match. This Chelsea Crystal Palace. Personally for me, I never happy as Chelsea concede this one goal because we are fighting for that golden glove, clean sheet. Just give. If you watch the game, you see the way Sanchez was very annoyed. He was screaming at all the players inside the box when they scored the goal because he made a double save. He saved the first one from the line, and then came back. The defenders they just scrambling the ball and the guy they find that golden glove. You understand? So, but the defense not they help him. So I wasn't even happy. And this goal was scored after this red card came. So they were playing Kane men and scored Chelsea. Then secondly, I was also happy for this win for Manchester United, being that I won my game like I told you. If we win, I'm going to back you guys. Then this win also meant that Chelsea record of 15 goals in a season in the whole campaign was saved. You could see all our legends celebrating and everything. So now it's 2004, 2005. I'm not sure anybody will feel.
I did see. No worry, enough football. Every record there for the breaking.
I'm so happy. At least don't shorten the points for Arsenal. Aston Villa they're 4 points behind now. They can meet up at least.
Happy?
But never the best.
So the last match for this game week now, Everton Leeds, where they play on Monday, where they play draw. So if we come here now, then it means this weekend now the fixtures. So what do you think about these fixtures? Because on Saturday, 31st of January, we see Brighton going to we see Everton going to Brighton, we see Arsenal going to Leeds, we see Bournemouth going to Wolves, we see West Ham going to Chelsea, we see Newcastle going to Liverpool, and on Sunday, Aston Villa is going to host Brentford, Manchester United will host Fulham. This is literally like a derby match. Fulham know they use IC Manchester United, and then we see Nottingham Forest is going to host Crystal Palace, then Tottenham is going to host Manchester City. Then on Monday, 2nd of February, we see Sunderland is going to be hosting Burnley.
Okay, let me just give my brief rundown of the predictions, what I suggest. Let me start from the Monday. I feel Sunderland will want to step up, but at the same time, Burnley will be pushing it. But since they are home, they have not lost any home game this season. If you check their record, they are the only team that have not lost a home game. So they go on keep that record.
Keep that record. Yeah. So win or draw.
Yeah. So win or draw.
Oh, now we bet.
Yeah, Sunderland. Double option. Then for Tottenham was for their form. They fluctuate. They go do well for Champions League. Come they move for league. But we never know anything that comes out. But I'm just hoping that Man City get a win. Nottingham Crystal Palace two on the same level, both of them just at the same level. But
for me personally, I just want to make these two people just draw.
Make them draw, huh?
I just
so that
make
them draw for table. I understand them. Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace, I'm expecting a draw. Maybe 1-1.
Man U fans, half waiting I expect this match. They for like brown now.
No one. They go drown now for you to beat Fulham and be the team.
No, if I feel beat Man City and I feel beat Arsenal back to back.
Let me say football deal.
No, not carrying football now. Not carrying
Let me say football now.
Now
this one, then they give
carry.
No, we go see now. Aston Villa to Brentford, yeah, easily. Aston Villa, but tipping you guys to win.
But then we not go deny say Manchester United is actually playing a better game than they did at the beginning. I mean, if you don't like say they make the boys them they struggle. Now they see. I mean, Dogo Fernandez. Last before that one, it was Shaw Fernandez.
The formation gave them freedom to.
Yes, exactly. Now we see say Bruno fit go up. Now we see Manu. They do the thing.
They do the thing now before they bench.
And then Manu Casemiro.
Nothing even happened. They begin the bench Manu. You get.
Now just information, not just work well for the boy.
Okay, so Aston Villa to win against Brentford. This is a tough game. This is a very tough game.
Liverpool,
yes. Newcastle want to, show up very well.
The fans said Liverpool been lose last week. Newcastle go one step up.
I've seen their previous fixtures. Most times when Liverpool they win them now always 90 plus.
90 plus actually.
Now 90 plus. So, but at the same time, Liverpool now shouldn't they 6th for the table now. So, they go one step up actually. They go one comeback.
But again, with slots, it's not really guaranteed because I think slots is not just consistent. There's just something about slot that is not consistent. I mean, you have all of this score depth, you have all of these players, but you cannot see convert it to a win. It's very, very sad. It's very, very sad.
I don't know what thing they go on for Liverpool, but I always see their fans, they rant for online. But
they go cry.
Yeah, all the sweet us.
The same way Arsenal fans they cry.
Their tears they sweet us. We like it. So my lovely Chelsea, I'm tipping them to win because they're waiting to find for that APL. Tipping them to win. Wolves Bournemouth. I'm going for Bournemouth to win this game. Wolves, they are not too. They are from the one kind. Arsenal will definitely pull a win against Leeds, even if I in a Leeds them, because Arsenal they're not going to lose 2 matches.
Back to back.
Yeah, back to back.
And but again, don't forget say EPL now one person they start something. Once it starts, if you just spread like that, they'll be like virus.
But Arsenal gets better
advantage.
Better advantage and better away from Brighton, Everton. Any scoreline will come out. All this Everton, they go do well against big club when you reach their mates.
So for me, I believe say this Brighton Everton most likely Brighton will win or draw. And then I feel like Arsenal will actually want beat Leeds because anger, the pressure they their body. But again, something where I noticed
they are they are playing also because yesterday already qualified.
Yeah, for Champions League. And that thing why they see now say Arsenal always wanting to play for set piece. It costs them because I mean they get some of the highest goal scorers now midfielders. So the first top 2 are midfielders, the third one are own goal. So we go see say their set piece they actually show, and that's why most of the attackers not really to get goals or even assist.
One of your club legends, what's his name? I forgot his name.
Fergie or Neville?
No. This man, Scholes, yes. He was saying that if Arsenal wins the league this season, that Arsenal is going to be one of the worst teams to win the league ever. Because if you want to do team of the season, you know go even find any of the attacker.
I heard him say that.
Any of the attacker, yes, to be in that team. I think for the past 18 games or so, it's only Trossard that has scored a goal.
Yes, only Trossard.
Yes, from open play.
But I hate to disagree with that. I feel like this is a game of football. This is a game of tactics and chance. Sometimes, I feel like anything you can do to win the game.
Yes.
If you know your strength is in set pieces. I mean, we started to see a club start the long ball, start the long throws, and then we started to see other clubs start to follow with long throws.
Even the set piece, the corner, it's not even Arsenal that started.
Exactly, it's not even Arsenal that started.
It's Liverpool that started.
And then when you see some of these things, they have realized that set pieces is working for them, and you cannot blame them if they stick with something that was
working for them.
If it was working for Amorim, we will not be chewing Amorim the way it was, the way we were chewing.
Definitely.
So we saw that when he was winning games, we did not really have much bad things. We would analyze the game to his favor, but whenever he was losing games, we would also analyze to his disfavor. So it's just the game.
There was something Mourinho said. He said it doesn't matter how you win the game.
Exactly.
As long as you won the
game.
It doesn't matter how you won the game.
I feel like everybody has pundits, major league. Most persons have a thing against Arteta. They have a problem with Arteta.
But at the same time, you don't have to cheat and win as well.
Yes.
But there was a time in Chelsea, I think the Champions League 2021 era, when Chelsea won the Champions League. If you go back and check the goal scorers in that span, Tuchel, there was a time Tuchel capitalized on his defense, scoring goals.
Yes, on his defense.
His attackers were not giving him
an assist. I remember Chilwell, Rhys James, Thiago Silva.
They were the ones scoring.
Thiago Silva was the headers. Chilwell was always giving the assist.
Yeah, Jorginho penalties.
And waiting for the second goal.
There was a time Chelsea's highest goal scorer was Jorginho.
Penalties.
Yeah, so he capitalized on that and he won the Champions League. Exactly. He won the Club World Cup that. Is it Club World Cup? Yeah, Super Cup. Yeah.
Super Cup.
So it worked for him. So anyhow you choose to win the game,
as far as it's working, if it works for you, stick with it.
You win the game.
Because if it changes his style and then wants to start playing, scoring from open play, and then it does not work, we will still chew him. So if that works for him, as far as he wins the game, I think that's what's important.
But at the same time, I feel teams should be able to. They should start being able to deal with this Arsenal set, especially the corner.
Set pieces, I think that's one thing that is
I've mentioned that once when Maresca was in Chelsea. He used a tactics. Once it's time for set piece, he will send 3 of his players outside of that box.
So to pull some of the
Arsenal players out. Definitely, they will follow you. There's no how.
They will not want you to play the counter now.
It's a 50-50.
I don't know. And as far as I say they are still within their line, you outside not too sure. I think Chelsea might actually pull the win. I'm seeing a 2-1 for Chelsea West Ham. So Liverpool Newcastle, I don't know, but I think Liverpool will want to show up, but Newcastle too want to show up. So I'm seeing Liverpool win or draw. So Aston Villa Brentford, we can't say. We can't say, but I think Aston Villa want to make it happen. They want to still remain in that top position. Manchester United want to put the win against Fulham, and Nottingham Forest Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace will 1-5, but I feel like Nottingham Forest will show more hunger. I think Nottingham Forest will show more hunger. Then Tottenham Hotspur Manchester City. I pray for draw. But I feel like Manchester City want to edge Tottenham Hotspur. Then Sunderland most likely go 1 beat Burnley. So because of time, let's go quickly to the Champions League. Now another very, very interesting thing. Let's come here. See, the Champions League, they're very, very interesting. I mean, last game for this round. It's very, very interesting.
Match 8.
Cause everybody they feel like say Ajax supposed to try pull up. I see Ajax sacking their coach because this Champions League means a lot to Ajax.
At the start of the season, Ajax struggled. At the start of the season, they struggled a lot. In fact, I think they had to change their coach. They brought him with a new
coach. Came in between.
The coach that was there, I think they were at 19th before he left. Is it 19th or 18th? They struggled in their league. So they had to sack their coach and bring in a new coach. So their struggle is not just recently. They've been struggling since.
If your team was in the Champions League yesterday, the Champions League is in such a way that if your team was in Champions League yesterday, as they watch your team football, you they follow up with other teams. You they follow up with other teams.
Yesterday, Sports they had to lock their bets.
They had to lock most of the.
Man, even if you had 10 open bets on your ticket, you could not view them till after the game. So if there was a possible cash out, it doesn't work. You have to wait till the game finishes. Because yesterday was very, very interesting. Everybody they try to stop everybody, and I think this speaks a lot. It speaks a lot for the Premier League, the quality of the Premier League. I mean, previous seasons we've seen in the group stage when it was in the group stages, when it was in the groupings, we saw that Spanish teams were actually dominating, but now everybody just do one straight league. Everybody play eight straight matches, and I think this season so far has spoken a lot for the quality in the Premier League. But we'll get to that. But let's talk about this result. We saw Olympiacos win Ajax in their home. Then Arsenal never lose any match. Perfect run.
They give out a perfect run. 24 points gotten out of 24 possible points.
But that's not a guarantee to win.
We might say it's not a guarantee to win the Champions League, but I think that is very brilliant from Arteta.
Yeah, it's very
brilliant. It's not like they had easy fixtures all through. They faced quality teams. They faced Bayern Munich and they faced one other top team.
I think
I think Atletico. So I mean that speaks a lot for Arsenal. And then we see Arsenal with Kayat Amati. We see the Athletic Club de Bilbao lose to Sporting in their home, and then we see Atletico Madrid lose to Bodo Glimt.
It's not this Bodo Glimt that beat Man City.
It's the same Bodo Glimt that beat Man City. I mean, these guys once in a while they always turn up.
How do they do it?
They are just like young boys, Ben.
I just hope they've qualified.
They are just like young boys.
They should not be wasting this scoreline.
So we see Dortmund lose to Inter at home. Then Barcelona was the only Spanish team that actually won their game yesterday.
This game was giving boys headache yesterday, because at the start of the game, this Barca game, Copenhagen was leading
1-0
about halftime.
1-0. But Barcelona is no over until
definitely, I knew they would turn the game.
So Barcelona was the only Spanish team to win yesterday, 4-1 against Copenhagen. Then Benfica, Mourinho's Benfica. So Real Madrid beat Real Madrid 4-2.
It was 3-1 at first.
And then we saw some tantrums from Adagula to Abeloa.
I think they got 2 red cards at the.
Who?
Madrid.
Did
they get any card?
I think they got a red card. I think it was Asensio or something. I can't remember who, but I know they had a red card. Yes, but it was after all of the goals. It was 90 plus 2, I think. 90 plus 2. But this says a lot about Real Madrid. I mean, we saw Adagula throw some tantrums when Abelua wanted to sub him. I mean, why always
It happens. It happens.
why always win?
It happens.
What does this
Vinicius
mean?
was feeling the same way. I think when Xabi Alonso was there,
Yes.
it's just the pressure of the game. Maybe it happens in football. I play football, Sometimes when you are playing, maybe your team is losing and you are putting in so much effort.
Yes.
And then you are the one being taken off. You feel that way.
But I also feel like what you don't see, the coach sees.
The coach is seeing.
And then the coach might see that you might have the passion, but maybe you just don't
It's not
have
working.
maybe he needs somebody fresh in that space, or maybe there's something he wants to do. And I can understand for Adagula not wanting to, but if that's the case, if you always want to be on the pitch, you go to a new team. I mean, see Hendrick at Olympic Marseille. He's doing very, very well. The boy is flourishing. He has his game time. And he's turning up. He's scoring the goals.
But I just feel it was for yesterday's game. Adagula is going to get used to it.
No, I don't think he's going to get used to it. I think he has been condoning it. And now he's starting to get tired of it.
He has been having game time, so I don't even know what the
Well,
issue is.
true,
He has been having game time.
True.
Compared to Andrew.
So Benfica's Mourinho. I mean, does this still speak about Mourinho's quality in the Champions League?
That minute, that 9 minutes performance. Yeah. And I think these are 4-2 win just moved them into the playoffs qualification. So definitely you want to pull up something, But I don't really expect much from Benfica, although I don't really expect if they qualify good, but if they don't, I'm good with it because I don't really expect much from them. They struggle a bit in the Champions League.
Okay, so because of time, let's go to Club Brugge beating Olympic Marseille. Was that something you expected?
No, Marcel really disappointed me. From the Liverpool game, I was expecting them to turn up. Yeah, if you watch the game, you see they were playing Liverpool, but Liverpool was scoring. So, but they will have the attack. They will play the game very nicely. But they didn't lost.
And then Frankfurt losing to Tottenham.
Yeah.
Leverkusen won Villarreal. Liverpool beat Karabakh 6-0.
These are people that knew the assignment. They knew that they needed goal difference.
They knew they needed the goal difference.
In case anybody's coming behind.
Exactly. Just keep scoring. Just keep throwing it in. They turned out to basketball yesterday. So we have Man City win Galatasaray 2-0.
Yesterday, Simon was just suffering. He was struggling. I was actually fooling.
Guardiola, the master planner.
Simon was struggling.
Then Monaco, Juventus 1-1. I mean, the Serie A teams were not really these Italian teams.
Yeah, they were not.
They have not really been
at the point. I think it was only Napoli that were having goals. I think about something.
They Napoli fought. Napoli fought.
These ones they were still playing. They still had. Imagine they had 0 goal at full time. They had 0. Inter as well. Before they scored these two goals were late goals. They were still struggling. They were playing 0-0.
I mean, Fratesi and Lautaro Martinez.
Yeah.
Lautaro Martinez has been that man for Inter Milan. I mean, he
years.
deserves whatever it is they want to give to them. I mean, he has been that man over the years. And then so we have Napoli losing to Chelsea. Pafos wins 4-1. I mean, they knew they needed the goal difference.
Yeah.
They knew they needed the win just in case. So I think this was a very good one. Slavia Praha did not win any match. I think they lost all of their matches.
I'm not surprised.
If I'm not mistaken.
I'm not surprised.
And we have Paris, Saint-Germain.
Yeah, this result actually.
Drawing against
Chelsea.
They got Chelsea.
Yes.
And I think Newcastle.
Both of them win.
Fight. And then PSV losing to Bayern Munich, and then Jensen Gilus winning Atalanta. I mean,
from the fans, let's hear from you. What was your expectations for the Champions League?
And which of the results really shocked you the most? Which one shocked you the most? Which one did you not see coming? Let us know in the comment section. This present table speaks a lot for the EPL, for the Premier League teams. I mean, top 8, we see Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea, Man City. 5 of them in the top 8.
Yeah. It speaks of the quality. Over the years, the English Premier League has been the #1 league in the world. Although in the Champions League, because
some people argue that
Spanish team,
them being the #1 team, the #1 league is based on revenue.
Yeah.
that some people would say that the quality had always been in the Spanish team, but I think this is saying otherwise.
Actually, it's not just when we are talking about the number one league. It's not just about the quality. You understand? It's about it's not just about the quality in one team.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me specify that. Yes, because in the Spanish league, the top qualities were always in two clubs. I'm not even going to put Atletico Madrid. It's just Barcelona and Real Madrid. And someone would also argue that, coming to the Champions League, that Spanish league is the top league and all that because of Madrid.
Madrid have won it
Champions League over how many times? Yes. But when we are talking about the number one league in the world, definitely it's always English league.
Yeah.
Look at like this top 8 now. You see
This is a lot.
5 of those teams. If you want to check most of the
years,
semi-finals,
English team always enters.
Yes, they're always qualifying for the round of 16, the quarterfinals. Those are the things that qualify them to be one of the. You always mostly find you can find only Madrid, going all the way from the group stage to the final to win it. But you always see EPL teams playing themselves in the semi-final.
True.
So that's two EPL teams to one Spanish team. Or you always find 2 EPL teams maybe in the semi-final or the final, but you always see one Spanish team. You rarely see 2 Spanish teams play final, but we've seen 2 English teams play final
many times.
So that's the quality we are talking about. The number of the teams that actually qualify, to the quarterfinals, to the semi-finals, to the round of 16s, and all.
Okay, Slovakia has 3 points. Paramount, I think they only drew 1 match.
So Bodo Glimt, I'm very happy for these guys. Bodo Glimt, after beating Man City and then Atletico Madrid in their last.
See what we're saying about Benfica.
Yeah, Benfica, yes, is the goal difference. Look at this.
Yeah,
it's that last goal,
yes.
The fourth goal that they are qualified them for this spot. Look at, they were just 1 goal away from Marcel. So Bodo Glimt, I'm very happy for these guys, but I know they won't go a long way because definitely they want to play them against the big teams. So I'm really doubting their progress in the round of 16. I mean, in the playoff qualifications.
I think there's a tentative simulation. Like I think between 21 and 24, these 4 teams they are going to be facing 2 years is going to be facing 2 years. I think these 2 of these teams are going to be facing 2 of these teams. I think that's the plan.
Okay.
From what I saw online.
But I'm really hoping, from my analysis, just because of time, I'm really hoping that Benfica goes through, Galatasaray as well, and then okay, it's from here. All of them are playing themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely Madrid will go, PSG will qualify, except they are playing against themselves. So, but I'm hoping that PSG goes through, Galatasaray, and then Benfica. The rest, any result that comes out.
I think we need 8 teams from there. Yeah. So in the top 8 we have Arsenal 24 points, Bayern Munich 21 points, Liverpool 18 points, Tottenham 17 points, Barcelona 16 points, Chelsea 16 points, Sporting CP. I think Sporting CP they managed to turn their fortune around because they did not actually have a good start initially, but they managed to turn their fortune around. I mean, not having to go to play the playoffs, they have time to rest and all of that.
This is always a difficult route to go through.
Yes, and I mean, this will also give Arsenal time to actually focus on the second round too. So, Man City also 16. I think Arsenal has tried. They really deserve the flowers. Let's leave banter aside. I think they really should get their flowers. So, we have all of these teams in the top 8. Man City managed to qualify, and then Real Madrid. So in this team, if I'm going to give my 8 teams to move to these teams, they are out. And so if I'm going to give you 8 teams from here, I think I'll say Real Madrid will struggle to want to do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Maybe Inter too, but we don't know. But these first 4 teams most likely are going to face each other. So if I'm going to give you 4 teams from here, I am going to give you Real Madrid and PSG.
I think definitely we want the round of 16 to be interesting.
So if they now, it's going to be very interesting if they have Real Madrid face Inter, PSG face Newcastle.
No, but it won't work again. They've already played.
But no, if you want to see it, it's going to be very, very interesting because they are coming back again. The first time they played a draw, and then if both of them come back to face each other, it's going to be very, very epic because everybody wants to do whatever it takes to actually win. So I'll give Real Madrid PSG. I don't know what Inter is going to do, but Real Madrid PSG or Inter PSG. But I know whatever it takes, PSG is going to try to go to the next phase. Then if I'm going to give for the next 4 from Juventus to Leverkusen, I think I want to give. I don't know. I think Leverkusen would want to qualify. Leverkusen and Juventus. I think Leverkusen and Atlanta, or Leverkusen and Atletico Madrid. And then if I want to go from Dortmund to Galatasaray, I think Galatasaray and Dortmund want to qualify. And then Monaco to to Benfica. I think most likely we'll have Benfica and I don't know, Monaco or Carabao.
Benfica and Bodo Glimt might even qualify, and Monaco will go.
Interesting. I mean, this is football.
This is football.
So I think so far we've covered the top league. I mean, the EPL is the top league. We are still going to be giving more analysis on other leagues. I mean, but then because of our time today, I think so far we've had a very good deliberation. We've had a very good discussion. So this is the premiere episode of Pitchan, and then we are going to be seeing more analysis and more things from us, and once in a while we'll come and just dissect teams and talk about different teams, talk about the dynamics, give you updates on the transfer window and whatnot. So I am still your very host, Joshua Emmanuel, and with me in the studio I still have Didi Udo, a very strong Chelsea fan.
Thank you very much, guys, for joining us. Special recognition to our production manager, Madam Esther.
I mean, Esther is such an amazing person.
Yeah.
She's not the too smile like that, but then
she gets the job done.
She's smiling now. She's smiling. You cannot see it, but she's smiling now.
Thank you, guys. One day you get to see Esther swim.
Thank you for tuning in. See you next week.